Tonganoxie lanes 1 and 2. DeSoto's Jordan Riffle in lane 3. Valley Center's Joe Fisher. Joe Fisher is someone to keep an eye on. He's had a terrific year. He and Morgan Burns and the Wichita Trinity have continually battled back back and forth among the year. Morgan Burns is in lane 5 at Wichita Trinity. Pale is Alex Herms. Mark Washington in lane 7. Tyler Sprague is lane 8. He's out of Independence. So lanes 3 and 4. Joe Fisher, Morgan Burns. Fisher beat Burns earlier in the season. They both are very aware of one another. Burns was probably better than Fisher a year ago, but Joe Fisher, who weighed about 115 pounds last year, put on 20 pounds of weight and became a super sprinter during the off season and has raised eyebrows from one race to the next. Kind of has come out of nowhere.
Those shoes look yellow.
And again, he's in lane 4. Fisher and Burns, lane 4. Burns is in lane 5. They're the two juniors. Best times in the prelim turned in by Joe Fisher and Morgan Burns. Fisher ran a 21.92. Burns a 22.11. And they settle in here. Off and running. Mark Washington of Hiawatha has a good start. But already it's Burns and Fisher. Burns and Fisher lane 4 and 5. Fisher lane 4 nudges in front. Here comes Burns. Burns and Fisher. But lane 3, look out for that to the finish. It's Jordan Riffle out of DeSoto. And he may have gotten him. Close. Riffle out of DeSoto wins 21.96, edging Fisher from Valley Center if it's a second, and Burns out of Wichita Independent 22.03. And this is a finish to savor as Jordan Riffle, the junior out of DeSoto, the last couple of yards goes out and wins it.
What an exciting finish. Okay, that was a fun one to watch there.
Look at the socks there. That's all. He's wearing that in honor of the centennial. It's 1970s all over again. Jordan Riffle with a flashback wins gold. Mark Davidson's with him. Mark, you got to ask him about the socks.
Yeah, the socks are great. First of all, they want me to ask you about the socks. Is there something in the socks? You know, for MJ, it was in the shoes. Was it in the socks for you?
Socks, definitely. Our football one started this. In the socks, so can't get rid of the socks.
Joe Fisher, Morgan Burns, those are two guys we talked a lot about, and maybe we just forgot about you, and you reminded us that you were out here to run too.
Yeah, I noticed them early on in the year, setting those good times, and they were my main focus for this whole year.
Tell me about that finish. When did you know you had it? Did you think you had it?
I had no idea. I really couldn't. So close together. I just had to wait and look at that board.
And then when you saw it?
Felt good.
All right, Jordan, go enjoy it.
Let's take another look. This is as close a race as we've had. Fisher Burns finishing second and third to Jordan Riffle out of DeSoto, who wins gold at 200 meters in Class 4A.
I think he just decided he's going to win that, didn't he?
He decided to wear the socks from his football team, is what he was talking about, trying to set a tradition. And, you know, if you win gold, all of a sudden it catches on, and then all the kids.